I don't do weightlifting for my resistance training. I use the TRX. So what I'm going to do is demonstrate with a few repetitions of each exercise that I do, the types of things that I can get done using the TRX, and building strength and some conditioning. I'm going to move from being on the ground and standing up and facing in different directions. I'm going to work the upper body and lower body in this little brief demo of the exercises that I do in a workout session. And just moving in those different positions while you're working out and working upper body and lower body and upper body and lower body, shifting the areas where the areas of your body that you work. Get a little bit of peripheral heart action workout. Okay, you're not concentrated just in one area. So with the straps, you can move around, work on your flexibility, limber up, stretch out your back. This exercise is a lunge fly. I get a little bit of range of motion, work the legs, and I get some upper body work, mainly through the chest. I like the expansion that the TRX can give you. Extension, stretch and push sense. You feel like you're getting more flexibility with all the work that you're doing. This is a squat row. So again, getting the legs warmed up and the upper body worked a little bit. After I do that, I turn my attention to my core. I like to work thinking about the things that are going to happen to you when you're sprinting. You have to have some lateral strength, forward strength. Your hip flexors have to be strong to lift your legs up. So it's some quick adjustments and getting back in the stirrups. What I do is an exercise that works on lateral strength and also stabilization. So I get into a plank position and then I swing. So here's just a few reps of the many reps that I do of that. While I'm on the ground, turn over, do some bicycle sit-ups, elbow to the knee, elbow to the knee. Back in the stirrups again. This one's called the atomic crunch. I feel like it gives a really good workout for the hip flexors as well as other areas of the core. So back into that plank position and then pull the knees forward. Once again, getting the hip flexors, which are important for sprinters. You need them to lift your legs up. So I warmed up with two big compound movements, the lunge fly and the squat row. I've already hit my abs. I go from the ground to standing. This one is an asymmetric push. I don't know if you notice, one arm is pushing in close to my body. The other arm is doing a fly motion. So as I'm pushing, each arm is working in a different way. I go from that movement to a swimmer's pull. The objective here is to pull down, working your lats. exercise works that muscle under your armpit. A lot of sprinters spend a lot of time in the gym with weights doing squats and deadlifts. I work my legs doing a sprinter's lunge. So I come out of a position that's familiar to sprinters and push off that forward leg. What I like about the TRX is you can work unilaterally. So I can do that sprinter's lunge and it works the front leg, and go into a suspended lunge and work one leg at a time. Get a pretty good percentage of your body weight on each leg as you're flexing and extending it. So a brief setup. I do a good bit of these. So I'll give you a few repetitions to demonstrate. Yeah, like I said, you can work each leg, one leg at a time, and get some very good unilateral work. When you're sprinting, that's what you're doing. You're going from one leg to the other, one leg to the other, a series of powerful, explosive hops down the track. So working unilaterally is a good form of conditioning for the event that you're going to be doing. So those, the sprinter's lunge and the suspended lunge, very good for the quads. Sprinters also need very strong hamstrings. So I can just get myself set up in the stirrups and work the hamstring with the hamstring bicycle movement. I follow it up with hip raises. Get a lot of work done on the legs doing those types of exercise. I do a lot of repetitions of sprinter lunges, suspended lunges, hamstring bicycle, and hip raises. While you're on the ground, you can suspend your feet off the ground a little bit and do some good old-fashioned push-ups. You have to stabilize more with your feet in the stirrups. You get that upper body strength that you need. Like I said, the TRX gives you the opportunity to work from the ground, from multiple positions on the ground, doing lots of things on the ground, standing up, upper body, lower body. If you alternate the areas that you're working, so for instance, I just did a push-up, then I stand up and I'm doing these calf raises where I'm extended out. I don't let my heels touch the ground, so my calves are in a pre-stretched position, and then they have to flex from that pre-stretched position. So push-ups to calf raises, I'm working at the extremes of the body, upper body, lower body. I'm getting a lot of peripheral heart action movement in my workout. This is the standing back extension. This works all the way from your waist all the way up through your back into your shoulders. And that's it.